I'm Danny Glover with Glover Law Firm in Elizabeth City, serving all of northeastern North Carolina and the Outer Banks. Thank you for coming to my website. I hope you're finding useful information about your car accident. If you have more specific questions, feel free to call me 252-299-5300, or you can email me at danny@dannygloverlawfirm.com, and I'll be happy to answer your questions. But what I want to do in this video is take a few minutes just to walk you through the process after you're injured in a wreck and you're going to contact an attorney. What can you expect to happen at that point? The first thing I want to do is I want to sit down and talk to you. Now, on the Outer Banks, we have a lot of tourists. You may live in Nebraska or Wisconsin or Canada or Europe. I can do it by video conference, but I want to be face-to-face if at all possible, so that I can see you, I can see your injuries, I can see how this is affecting you. And then I want to talk to you about the process at that point. The process, most importantly, of you getting better. What are your injuries? Did you have any of those problems before this wreck? If so, did they get worse during this wreck? Are these completely brand new problems arising solely from this wreck? I want to know those things. I want to make sure you're telling your doctors all of those things. I want to make sure you're getting the appropriate treatment so that, again, first and foremost, you can get better. But then I also want to make sure that we're doing things the right way to set you up for the best and quickest possible settlement so that you can get all of this behind you and get back to your normal life. We'll talk about how to handle health insurance and the interplay between health insurance and your medical providers who are treating you from a car wreck, and then the car insurance. How do all those work together? We'll talk through all of that. We'll talk about you getting pictures of anything visible and keeping a photo log as you get better. Bumps and bruises turn different colors. Lacerations get better. Staple and stitch scars go away. And so we need to be keeping a photo log as we go so that we can photo document everything that happened in your case from start to finish, in case we need that to convince the adjuster or perhaps the judge and jury later as to the nature and extent of your injuries and why you're entitled to as much money compensation as we say you are. We'll talk about you keeping a log of your travel to and from medical providers, a log of the time you miss from work, how much you're losing in income from work as a result of this, how much leave time you're burning through because of your injuries. If you're self-employed, lost income claims can be extremely difficult because of the speculative nature, and you just don't know what you would have been doing in a month or 2 months. And so we'll figure out the best possible way to track that so that we can prove that to the insurance company or to the court later. We'll talk about how I'm going to obtain all of your medical records. I'm going to pay all of the expenses to pursue your claim as we go. Now, I can't pay your medical bills, but in terms of gathering the evidence, obtaining necessary experts, I will pay those expenses as we go and then reimburse myself from the settlement. And then we'll put together a game plan as to how best to set up your car accident claim so that we can get you the most money allowed to you by law for the injuries that you suffered in your car accident. So again, feel free to call me, Danny Glover at Glover Law Firm, 252-299-5300. Or again, you can email me at danny@dannygloverlawfirm.com. I'm here to help you.